Hello, Richard Needles here. When I first started this series of videos, I told my audience that I would occasionally talk about the items behind me. This is video number 8 in Richard Needles' Lessons Learned, Lessons in Leadership, Lessons in My Life, Lessons as an Executive Coach. And today I want to talk about one of these very important items behind me, particularly this little nameplate. In my first and second video, I featured this at the end of the video. Some of my colleagues and friends said, "Richard, why are you featuring an old, chipped, faded nameplate that has a plastic slider in it? Seems kind of old-fashioned." Well, let me tell you today why this nameplate is very important to me. In the spring of 1976, I was wrapping up my sophomore year at Ohio State University, and I had just taken 2 accounting courses. That spring, the university offered a civil service test to qualify for a summer internship at a federal agency. I signed up to take the test, must have done pretty well. I had an offer that summer to work for the Defense Construction Supply Center here in Columbus, Ohio. Department of Defense agency that basically all of the electrical construction equipment needed by defense departments throughout the country was warehoused in Columbus, Ohio, and distributed, shipped, inventoried, etc. So my summer internship ended up being in the comptroller's office, and this was my nameplate that was put on my desk the very first day I started as a summer intern. So why was this important to me? When I look at that nameplate, I don't see an old piece of wood that's faded and chipped. I don't see a plastic sliding name tag, if you will. What I see is Wes Bishop. Wes Bishop was the assistant comptroller for the Department of Defense Construction Supply Center in Columbus, Ohio. Wes was probably getting close to retirement back in 1976. But he took an interest in this young summer intern and basically taught me what I didn't learn in my accounting classes, the practical application of financial and managerial accounting. To be honest, most of my summer was spent with big, wide sheets of paper, wide and long, with many rows and columns. With a number 2 pencil, I was basically working on a general ledger. It's kind of funny to me now, but it was the early version, perhaps the number 2 pencil version of Microsoft Excel. I was learning rows, columns, how to put formulas basically into each cell in my head and then on the paper, well before Microsoft Excel. So Wes not only taught me the fundamentals of how accounting really worked in a federal agency, he not only taught me general ledger, he mentored me. He helped me understand the practical applications of what I was learning in school. I want to ask people who are watching this video, who are those really important mentors in your life? Who are the people who helped guide you, who helped you understand the practical applications perhaps of what you were learning in school, or business principles? When I see this battered, chipped piece of wood with that plastic sliding nameplate, I see much more. I see Wes Bishop. I see Barb West. I see Gary Kreutz. I see Janet Granger. I see some of those early mentors in my corporate life, in my real work life, that meant so much, taught me so much, really helped me understand business principles, how to communicate with other people in the workplaces, who guided me, who coached me. So I'm going to ask you, what are those mementos that you hold on to, perhaps for sentimental reasons, because a sentiment is the right one at the right time to remind you who are those people that were important in your life, in your career, as you came along your career path, you learned and you grew. I hold on to this, not for the wood, not for that little plastic sliding name tag, but I hang on to it for those people. They meant a lot to me. Thank you for listening. Richard Needles. Have a great day.